Shepherd. Oh my goodness, we got a great show for you today. This feels good. It feels good today. I don't know what it is, if it's snowing or you know, it's cold, but it feels good. I like the snow. I lived in LA for so long, so to come back and see the snow, I like it. Now it's not fun to drive in it, walk in it, but I feel good. But it's a good show because Real Housewife of Beverly Hills and my friend Garcelle Beauvais is here. Damn, she look good. Let me tell you something about my friend. She done got this red hair and she just feeling herself. I love it. She looks, something about red hair, it's like a little vampy. I like that. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Sherri Shepherd. Now listen, it might be cold and snowy outside, but Garcelle has brought the heat in our studio this morning. Yes, she has.
I like her feeling herself.
And listen, there's a whole lot of men watching right now that still love her as Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show.
From the Jamie Foxx show. I tell you, and that's where I first met Garcelle Beauvais, was when I was on the Jamie Foxx show. I played her best friend, Sheila. And when I tell you, we had so much fun on the Jamie Foxx show. I wish they would do, like, you know how they do all these shows and they do a live of it, or they, you know, I want them to do, Jamie Foxx, what's going on? Garcelle, bring this show back.
At least a Christmas movie or something.
A Christmas movie or something. I used to say, Fancy! And we have been friends ever since. But I'm really excited to be here. I'm happy to have my friend. We did stand-up comedy. It's at the Harlem Comedy Club. We were at the Harlem Comedy Club last night. My friend Damon Williams is in the audience. And when let me tell my friend Damon, when I was on tour with Kim and Babyface, Damon came on tour with me to help me with my jokes because I had never done, you know, like been on tour with a musical act before. So Damon, because he's performed with everybody, he helped me. But Damon, this club was a little bit rowdy. You know, when you go to some clubs, they just sit and they listen because they want to hear what you have to say. At the Harlem Comedy Club, there was one lady, she was like, I gotta smoke. I need to go outside. And when I tell you that daggone Damon Williams can play any room, anywhere, anytime, any day, he came and killed it on this stage. So, Damon, I'm very excited to have you here. Will you help me with some hot topics?
Absolutely, sure. Oh. And you did your thing, too. And you know, Sherri's she's a person of the people. I was on security, like, leave her alone, let her rest. She's like, no, come here. But she, you know, she's small, so they was swooping around, and I was like, back off, but you did it.
Yeah, especially that lady who had to smoke cigarettes. I was like, whatever you need, I'm for you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, man, what is happening? We are starting the morning with some great news. Keke Palmer is a mom. Look at her. She and her boyfriend, Darius Jackson, welcomed a baby boy over the weekend. That baby is so cute. The baby's name is, I know I'm saying it all kinds of wrong. The baby's name is Leotis Andrelton Jackson. That is a name. You know, with a name like that, you are destined to do something great. You have got, because you can't. You cannot be named Leotis Andrelton Jackson and not do something great. So they're gonna call him Leo for short. And so Kiki posted herself with Darius saying, only 48 hours of being parents. I love this. Oh, you gonna learn today. Is that what Kevin said? You gonna learn today. Now, it's so funny because I still haven't gotten Kiki anything for the baby when she was pregnant. So I called up, I'm very close to her mother, Sharon, and I called up Sharon yesterday to see if Kiki needed anything. And Sharon said everybody's been buying Kiki really expensive stuff, but what she really needed were the necessities. And her mama said, and this is why I love Sharon, this is why Kiki is who she is, because her mama's so real. Her mother said she ain't got not one damn diaper. So I, as the new auntie, I got up on the website and I sent Kiki Palmer 1,800 diapers. I sent my nephew Pampers, Huggies, and then I sent, you know, the Honest Company, Jessica Alba's company, in case the baby got a sensitive bottom. I sent some Honest diapers. I sent 60 containers of baby wipes. Because this is what people forget. You know, you're going to these baby showers, people forget. Babies are in for the first month or so. All you need to get them, the parents will be so thankful because all that baby needs is onesies and burp blankies, okay? Because all they're gonna be doing is spitting up both ways. That's all they do. All of that Gucci stuff is only for pictures. That's it. You know, and that's why I wanted to wait to see what she needed because I keep seeing on Instagram, they got these little Fashion Nova babies everywhere. The babies, they will have newborn babies in khakis, sneakers, layered. They got polos on, then they layer it with a puffer jacket. They got beanies on the baby head. Then they'll post the baby and they're like, look at my cute baby. The baby like this, I'm hot, I'm hot. Oh my God. Baby over there screaming, my back itching, my back! And you know, I remember when I had Jeffrey John, I had a baby shower, and everybody bought him so much designer stuff. They don't even wear the stuff, because you buy the newborn stuff. They don't wear the stuff. Somebody bought Jeffrey a pair of Gucci, the miniature Gucci loafers. And I'm going, he not gonna wear, I was trying to put them on my feet. Who gonna wear Gucci loafers? Oh, but they're so cute, you know, I can't give them away. I put them in a shadow box. But people, y'all, when you go to baby showers, the practical stuff is what they need. So Auntie Sherri gave what needed to be gave. Welcome to the world, baby Leo. Okay. Now, when we were on our way home from LA, where we won 2 NAACP Image Awards, thank you. And I do want to say again to our followers and subscribers, thank you so much for voting for us, because it was you that got us these awards, Kim Whitley and I, and for Two Funny Mamas and for The Sherri Show. But we met the most amazing woman who works at one of the Delta Airlines gates at the airport, and I have got to shout this woman out. Her name is Tish, and she's one of the gate agents. And when I tell you, she made everybody at the airport so happy. We were waiting at the airport, flights had been delayed, and you know, nobody wants to be there. It's just people get in a bad mood, but she made it fun. Tish grabbed a ton of snacks, and she said, hello, welcome to Delta, we're gonna play a game. And she started quizzing us. She said questions like, can you tell me what's the hottest planet in the solar system? And everybody was trying to guess because she was giving away the candy and the chips, and they were guessing Mercury and Pluto, and I'm screaming, Saturn, Saturn. And by the way, the answer is Venus is the hottest. And she had everybody laughing, and I said, I thought Venus was the planet of love. And she said, it's hot love. And if you got it right, she'd say, come up and get a snack, come get some candy. And I told Tish, I said, it's the little things like that people don't do anymore. People don't do that kind of stuff. And it's those little things that give people joy. And she had no idea what she was doing for people. We got in line, nobody was, you know, mad. We got on the plane and everybody was saying hello to each other because Tish gave us a fun time before we got on that plane. And Tish, it does not seem like a big deal, but it truly was. Because something so simple goes such a long way. So I want to say to Ed Bastian, who is the CEO of Delta Airlines, you have an employee named Tish at LAX, and she is a huge value to your company. Definitely. unfortunately, we have to shout out folks when they do something like that so that we can keep doing it. Now, don't send me no more those surveys. I don't want to fill no more of them out. I already told you. So while we were in the airport, my awards were stopped by the TSA because they were in a bag, and TSA had to rub my awards down. And I was telling the TSA lady, she had told me to back up, but that was my award, my NAACP Image Award. And Willie Sinclair III from the Milwaukee Sinclairs, he's trying to take the video because I wanted to make sure they didn't drop my award, John. And I said to the TSA agent, I said, please don't drop my award. And that lady was like, I'm gonna tell you one more time, if you don't back up, I'm gonna tell you one more time. And I said to her, but I go, but ma'am, who gonna put cocaine in the NAACP Image Award? Do I look like a cocaine dealer? And did you say yes? Look like, but you know what? I do want to say they put it back in the box really nicely, and they said congratulations. And one of the agents said they love the show. So thank you, TSA, for keeping us safe.
I love how our legal department made us blur the TSA agents out.
Yeah, they had to be blurred.
Yeah.
But they were very nice when they did it. They rubbed it down really nice. And now it's going to smell like alcohol for the next 10 years. But it's all good. Thank you, TSA. So, now, y'all don't know, Sherri airs on different stations all across the country. And if I'm in a city, I try to stop by one of my stations to thank them for carrying the show and to thank them for their support. So when I was in LA this weekend, winning my 2 NAACP Image Awards, I'm gonna say that for a minute. I'm gonna say that right up until we get to the Emmys, and I'm gonna keep saying that. So I stopped by the affiliate Fox 11, and I sat in on their morning show, Good Day LA, and I did this one-on-one interview with my girl, Amanda Salas, and she's the entertainment reporter at Fox 11. And I know Amanda because she would do segments with me when I worked on Dish Nation. So I sat at the desk with Amanda and their anchors, Sandra Indo and Aroxia Karapietian. And I know I said your last name wrong, girl, but I'll be back and you can correct me. I've been doing that all day. So they were so lovely, but we talked about the most interesting story while I was there with them. Now, there is a Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy? And this group, it's helping women figure out if their man is cheating on them and a bunch of other stuff. It is. Take a look.
The group describes itself as a place where women can warn each other of men who might be liars, cheaters, abusers, or exhibit any type of toxic or dangerous behavior. Only members can see who or what is being posted. So a lot of the women are posting a picture of the guy they're dating saying, please tell me no one else is dating this guy.
Oh my gosh.
In their city. Yeah, so what do you think? If you have to post a picture of who you're dating, do you think maybe that's the red flag?
I think so, but gosh, if we had had this app, this site when I was dating, I would have never gotten married. This would have been great. This would have been, I mean, I just think it's, you know, because remember you would Google and you do all of this stuff, but now you got it right here because if somebody else has the same picture, you don't waste a lot of time. You just weed them out.
Yeah.
I like that. I do.
They have a New York chapter, too.
Well, I'm going to join it. And by the way, the New York chapter of this group has 89,000 members. And I guess it's gonna be 89,001 because I'm gonna join the doggone. So Damon, like, you know, you're married, but you were single for a long time. What do you think about women getting together to find out if their man is cheating on a Facebook group?
Well, first of all, on behalf of all the black men, I want to say black men don't cheat. Shouts out to the city boys. But if you go on that site, be prepared to handle the truth. I mean, you might want to know, but see, this generation women, y'all not built for the truth. You're not. Your grandmothers and your great-grandmothers put up with way more. They had fortitude. Henry had a whole other family she knew about.
That's right.
She just said, as long as the little ugly kids don't show up in her church, she was good. So be prepared to handle the truth. Y'all breaking up over likes on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go on that site, be prepared.
Okay, that's a good one. Be prepared to handle the truth if you do go on. You got to do something about it. What's our next one? Okay, so I still think I might join the Damon. I want to say thank you to Fox 11 Los Angeles for introducing me to this Facebook group, and thanks so much for your continued support of the Sherri Show and my hometown Chicago WFLD. I'm coming to see you in April. I'll be there. I'm bringing Damon with me. Now it's time for the stories that are flooding the feeds. Now, Tom Brady reportedly wants to try something new after his football career. He wants to try stand-up comedy. Now, I just gotta say this. I don't know why everybody wants to try stand-up comedy when they're going through something. Stand-up comedy is the hardest thing in the world. And I never want to tell anybody not to pursue their dream, but Tom Brady, can you just sit down and retire for a minute? I've never seen anybody that wants to work so bad. And I feel like with stand-up comedy, Tom, I got a better chance of playing football than you do doing stand-up. Now, and I'm gonna say this again. Damon and I just played at the comedy club, Harlem Comedy Club, and it got rowdy, and Damon had to work to get everybody under control, and he killed. Now, Damon, do you think Tom Brady has what it takes to do stand-up? You are a seasoned vet, Damon.
Well, people don't want to just jump out here in this. First of all, one of the hardest part about comedy is remembering your jokes.
Yes.
And he's been getting hit on the head for 20 years. Secondly, he lost a supermodel wife, so the joke is really on him.
Okay, all right then, Tom. We wish you all the best in doing stand-up. And if this doesn't work out, can you retire for real, Tom? So I have to have I got a quick moment. I got to shamelessly plug one of my best friends, Kim Whitley from my Two Funny Mamas podcast. Kim's comedy show. She's gonna be in St. Louis at the Grandel Theater in St. Louis, March 10th. Y'all go. Her special guest is gonna be the very funny, our friend B Flat. And as we know, Kim Whitley is hilarious, so get your tickets immediately. And the night before, she is in Detroit at the MGM Grand, the Soundbox Theater. So get your tickets. She's with Lunel at the MGM Grand. So I had to do that for my friends Lunel and Kim. Y'all don't go anywhere, because up next, Garcelle Beauvais is here. Is the voice of reason on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's an actress, an author, executive producer, and she has been one of my ride or dies for the past 20 years. Please give it up for Garcelle Beauvais. Tell you, I got a bone to pick with you. So I have known you for 20 years or so.
Yeah.
I have always been saying your last name, Beauvais. Clap if you thought it was Beauvais. I'm the only one.
Thank you.
I've never said. I know you're a proud Haitian queen. I always thought it was Beauvais.
No, everybody said that, and I always go, Sherri, what are you doing?
It is Beauvais. I'm gonna be saying that 100 times every day.
It's Beauvais.
Okay, now you Beauvais, Garcelle.
B-E-A-U in French is beau.
Oh, okay. Because I took Spanish in high school,
oh, God.
so that's probably why.
Oh, God. First of all, congratulations. NAACP.
Girl.
2 seasons of this show.
I mean, we're doing it, you and I, because we talked about this, and this is so nice. And this is why when I had my goodbye party to come to New York, I invited you. It was a roller skating party, and you came.
And I don't roller skate.
I was like, you never got your roller skates.
I tried, but it just didn't work for me. I needed a couple more wheels.
Yeah, I know. It was hard because I busted up my elbow, so that's why.
You look so good doing it, though. You make it look fun.
Yeah, I do, but you know, roller skating is good for me. But you know, we're gonna find something that you like to do.
Okay.
Because you like to go out and have a good drink.
I
watch
do.
Housewives. I watch Housewives.
I like a little tequila.
You like a little, so we're gonna go
a little tequila neat.
We're gonna do the tequila neat.
Okay.
So now Housewives.
Yes.
You just started filming the new season. The show's now Lisa Rinna and Liz, okay? So what are your thoughts? She left the show.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm so good.
With a period on the end?
I'm so good, period. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna give her credit. She definitely came on the show and made her mark.
Right.
But now it's time for new.
Okay, that is absolutely
It's
true.
time for new.
Well, Lisa Rinna is saying that now that she's gone, she said you, Garcelle, are gonna have to show up and work.
Bitch, I've been showing up.
I done made the couch move. Good thing this is daytime and we can curse. I love it. Well, you know, so you've been showing up. You haven't.
I've been showing up. That's why, you know, me and Sutton are considered the favorites.
You are the fan favorite. Lisa Rinna List is not one of the fan favorites.
I can't believe you're calling her that.
Lisa Rinna List? Well, she's not on the show anymore. I'm glad to see you. Now you can go and like be.
We're gonna have fun.
You gonna be.
We're gonna have fun.
Well, okay, so this is what I was wondering. I know before you and Erica Jane have been feuding.
Yeah.
So are you guys together now? How's it?
You know, we're going into this new season, like trying to be open and we'll see where we're going. You know, it's only been a week.
Right.
We had our first.
Did you side-eye each other? Was it the little?
We side-eyed each other at BravoCon.
Okay, at
Right.
BravoCon it was.
But I love you guys. You're so reactive. But you know, it's a new season. Let's go in. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we're gonna be.
Oh my gosh, I watch Real Housewives because of you, Garcelle.
I know
because
you do.
you keep your class and you can shade classy. Like I've never seen anybody shade classier than you. How do you do that?
I don't know.
And then you walk into a room and it's like when Garcelle walks in, she's like, I'm here.
I don't know.
Now, Oliver, your son,
Yes.
he has been on the show, and I saw it myself when I was at your birthday party. Some of these housewives are getting the hots for Oliver.
Oh my God.
What is this all about? How do you feel about that?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
He's my baby.
That's your baby.
He's my baby. But you know what? He's grown and he kind of loves the attention too. Let's be real.
Does he want to like be on the show, be on the show like a regular?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Because when I was at your birthday party, I saw a couple like looking this way and I almost came and like was
Okay,
like,
Sherri was like,
That's
I'm not
Oliver.
having it. That's Oliver. You remember Oliver?
yeah, because I look at
Baby.
him like but he did look good, though. I do have to say that. Well, he did look good at that party. Not my friend.
you too.
You too, Bruno. What is Bruno? Okay, so but
Yes.
you have Jackson Jade.
Yes.
Who are your twin sons.
Yes.
I love them so much.
Thank you. They're really sweet.
And
They're such teenagers. They never smile.
they don't smile. It's like they're above
No.
everything. So and then you got your grandson Oliver Jr.
Oh my God, I love him so much.
This one right
He's
here.
the sweetest thing. But let me tell you, so Christmas, they came, you know, they live in Vegas. They came over for Christmas. We were at the Grove, and I love being called grandma. But we
Okay.
were at this really cool store, and there's two good-looking guys came in.
Yeah.
And Oliver's like, go to grandma. And I'm like, no. No.
I'm gonna tell
Not
you.
grandma now.
Okay? In
Grandma at
private.
home.
That's your inside voice.
Right, exactly.
But here's the thing, Jackson Jade are around the same age as Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I am at my wit's end dealing with a teenager. Jeffrey never smiles.
Woo.
I'm not cool. He don't want to be around me. What's it like with
I'm always like, anybody want to hang out with me?
Thank you.
Please come downstairs. I could be on fire and they would never know it.
Never. Because what
would
do
know.
Jeffrey's in his room
Yeah,
nonstop.
all the time.
What do they do?
All the time. Playing video games,
That's it.
talking to, you know, Jade has a girlfriend.
Oh, how's that?
She's really sweet.
Is
and I'm
she?
like, the door must stay open at all times. Not a crack, wide open.
I remember one time Jeffrey
it's really
told me.
sweet.
You know when they used to kiss you on the lips?
Yes.
Like I remember one time Jeffrey was like, these are no longer yours. And I was like, well, what bitch did took the lips? Like what?
It's crazy how quickly it happens.
Oh my God, but we'll get them back.
We'll get them back. We'll get them back. I mean, I have Oliver. I feel like they come back.
Cool, I'm glad
know?
to know this.
Yeah.
So you know, I loved it when you were a co-host on The Real.
Oh, I loved it.
I love watching you
I loved it.
with Lonnie and Adrian and Jeannie. Do you miss doing talk shows,
I miss
Garcelle?
it so much.
Really?
It's where I feel like I, thrive. Like of all the other things I do, talk show host is what I really love.
It's fun to see you because you bring such a great perspective to the show. Like
I'm
if
not
I call
afraid to say stuff.
No, you're not afraid to say stuff at all.
No.
If I call in sick, like, could you come in?
Yes, although I don't want you to be sick.
And well, I don't want to be
I
sick
don't,
either.
I
but,
don't want you to be sick. No.
you know, sometimes your lady parts ain't feeling so great. And you
I
just
get
gotta,
it, girl.
You know, and you gotta. And if you don't know what I meant, ask your mama. Lady parts.
Ask your mama.
Okay, so we gotta talk men.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Now, you were single. You've been married twice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could say I do? I don't want to. Like for me, I don't. I'm good.
No, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need it. If I heard God as clearly as you're talking to me and he says, Garcelle, this is the one,
Right.
then possibly, but I don't need it. I'm not looking to have kids. I just want a healthy, happy sexual relationship.
Oh, you better what? Let me tell you about. I know you want a happy. I love this because you really have embraced your sexuality, but I gotta tell you, this is the one thing. I love being in my 50s.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm just too tired. The sexual thing, I'm tired. Like sometimes I sit there and I go, okay, is it gonna be pleasure or will it be sleep?
Okay.
Pleasure, sleep. So you've embraced your sexuality.
I have. I mean, you know what, growing up being Haitian, no one talked about sex. You know what I mean? The first time my mom saw birth control pills, I was 18 in my bag, and she goes, you had contact? Like we were aliens. So we never talked about it. So it wasn't until I was in my 40s and I sort of felt like, I've arrived.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you, because Garcelle, I remember when we were on your podcast and you asked this question, you asked, in bed, do you want to be, the one...
Submissive?
You want to be submissive or you want to be the alpha? And what did I say? I think I said, I don't remember what I said.
I don't remember what you said.
But what would you want to be in bed?
Well, I'm alpha everywhere else, so take me on. I'm alpha everywhere else.
Take me on, girl.
Take me on.
Yeah, I think I'll be that. I think my mouth is gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah,
I think I'll be talking too much.
For sure.
I love this. Garcelle.
I love you so much.
But you ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Okay, love me and stay here. Garcelle is sticking around to tell us about her new Lifetime movie, Black Girl Missing. Keep it here. Garcelle Beauvais. Now, Garcelle, congratulations on your movie, Black Girl Missing. This is so wonderful. This is your Lifetime movie. You are the executive producer. Yeah. You star in it. You play, I like that moving, you play the mother of a missing girl. So we got a clip. Take a look.
Okay.
My daughter has been missing for 16 days. And ever since, I've been living every parent's nightmare. We didn't feel heard. We didn't feel seen. Until now. And I want to thank every single one of you here. And I just want to say that I miss my baby.
Oh, man. Emotional already. Can you tell us more about this movie?
Yeah, this movie came to me, one of the producers, Jason Edinburgh and Cale Futterman, pitched me the idea, and halfway through I said, let's do it. And we took it to Lifetime, and Lifetime got it right away. And they said, let's make this movie. How quickly can we do this? And what important to me is so many times, Black and brown women and men go missing and nobody cares.
That's true.
Right? Media doesn't give us the attention. The police say we're either runaways or we become the perpetrator. There's like, did you do drugs? Did you do this? And it's like, wait a minute, we're the victims. So it was really important for me to make this movie and, get it out there.
And I know in this movie, your character, Cheryl is the name of your character. You took matters into your own hands. So in these types of cases, is that really common?
Oh, you gotta do that, because what else are you gonna do? You try to get family to help, the neighborhood to help. And she did not know what else to do. The police weren't returning her calls. Wow. The press was saying, this is not a story. Your daughter's just, give her, she'll be back in a couple of days. And we all know from watching all other shows that 24, 48 hours are the most important times.
Yes.
Right? And so it was frustrating. And just think about it. I mean, you and I have a platform. You and I are known. So our kids would get attention, but so many people don't get that.
How close to home did this hit? Because you have 3 sons.
It hit home hard because that's just the thing.
Yeah.
Anybody can go missing. And we partnered with this organization called Black and Missing Foundation. And what they do is they provide outlets for families and they help with the search. In part of the movie, we talk about mental health because my daughter who goes missing said, Mom, I feel depressed. Oh. And in our community, we tend to go, you'll be fine, baby, right?
Yeah.
And so we talk about that. We talk about my character doesn't want to go see a shrink because growing up for me, you were crazy if you did, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to signify.
Yeah.
Exactly, things like that. But I'm really, really proud of it. I hope people go out and see it.
I love seeing you in this. It's so funny because we've come such a long way from Fancy and Sheila on the Jamie Foxx show. And everything you're doing. And the sister circle.
Yeah.
And we're both in our 50s.
Yes.
And it's just like this second act that we have been living. How do you feel to know it's just this renaissance in your career now?
It's incredible. I mean, it's incredible. Like when I started in this industry, they said, over 40, you're done. You're a has-been, you're not gonna work anymore, but here we are.
Girl!
Shining strong.
And what's so funny is we've all gotten the same message, like, oh, they're not looking at women in their 50s. Right. Oh, you're too old. But here you are on the #1 hit show. You are the fan favorite. You are executive producing, writing. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's been incredible. It's like pinch me moments, right?
What do you want to do next?
Well, I have a home line for HSN.
Yes?
Garcelle at home, and I want to continue producing.
All right, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see. And keep the red hair, because I'm loving this red hair girl. This is working for me. Garcelle, I want to say thank you so much for saying yes and being here. Black Girl Missing airs this Saturday night at 8:00 p.m. on Lifetime. We'll be right back. Garcelle Beauvais. About the benefits of Medicare, and it was so helpful to you all that we wanted to continue the conversation. Now, if you are a Medicare card holder, then you already have Parts A and B, but there's a Part C that not everybody knows about. With Part C plans, you may be able to gain more Medicare coverage with more benefits or more cost-saving features. You just need to know how to get started. Here to help break down all the advantages of Medicare Part C is Andromeda DeBerry, a licensed insurance agent and spokesperson for MedicareAdvantage.com. So, it's so good to have you back with us, Andromeda. Yeah. Okay, now, can you tell us what is a Medicare Part C plan?
Sure. So a lot of people think that they will have enough coverage with just Medicare Parts A and B. Yet many are surprised to hear that prescription drugs, dental coverage, vision, or hearing coverage are not included. So this may mean that many people are paying too much for their health care. Now, a popular option for about 29 million Americans is Medicare Part C. And this is also known as a Medicare Advantage plan. See, Medicare Advantage plans are offered by private insurance companies, and these plans offer additional coverage that original Medicare does not provide. Some plans can even reduce your Medicare Part B premium, and this puts more money back into your Social Security check every month.
Okay, all right. I got you there. Now, what Medicare Advantage plan options are available, and what benefits do these plans offer that Medicare Parts A and B don't?
Yeah, so the great thing about a Medicare Advantage plan is that there are thousands of options to choose from. So it's easy to find one that fits your unique needs. There are plans that may include dental coverage for cleanings and root canals, vision coverage with eyeglasses, hearing coverage with hearing aids, transportation to medical appointments, or even prescription home delivery.
Okay, now these plans come with a lot of additional benefits that most people may need, but this sounds really expensive and nobody wants to overpay for Medicare. So how much do Medicare Advantage plans cost?
You know, that's a very common question, Sherri, and people are often surprised by the answer. So Medicare Advantage plans can have premiums as low as $0 a month. And additionally, plans include an out-of-pocket maximum, and this ensures that you won't spend more than a certain amount each year. So whether you need a long hospital stay or if you need surgery or at-home care, a Medicare Advantage plan can help cover expenses that original Medicare simply doesn't.
Okay, all right. Now, what about prescription drug coverage? Now, I know that's important to a lot of people. Now, how would people know if their prescriptions are covered under a Medicare Advantage plan?
Well, around 90% of Medicare Advantage plans cover commonly used prescription drugs. But to ensure that your prescription drugs are covered, I would recommend speaking to a licensed insurance agent who can find a plan that fits your needs. So if you're interested in finding more coverage than you currently have and you're new to Medicare, if you've recently moved or if you're losing coverage, you may be eligible to enroll today.
All right, that's great. I love that. Now, what should someone do if they want to learn more about their Medicare Advantage plan options?
Sherri, they just need to call our team to learn more about Medicare Advantage plans and its extra benefits and get your free Medicare benefits review. It's at 800-563-4941. It's an exclusive helpline. That's 800-563-4941. There's no obligation to enroll, and a licensed insurance agent just like me will be happy to answer your questions. You know, we've helped over 16 million people, and we're ready to help everyone watching too. You won't get these benefits automatically. You have to enroll. So even if you've called in the past, it's a good idea to call again to see if you're eligible for a plan now.
All right, well, there you have it. Medicare Advantage offers more coverage than Parts A and B and may be as low as $0 a month. So if you want more control over your medical expenses and to gain coverage for prescription drugs, dental, vision, hearing care, or more, call the exclusive helpline now and see if you're eligible for a plan. Now, don't miss out on these incredible benefits. The number is 800-563-4941. Call and ask for your free Medicare benefits review today. Once again, that's 800-563-4941. Andromeda, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back. What's that line? The Real Housewives edition. Okay, so I am here with Sue from New Jersey. Sue, our first line comes from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump. Okay, did Lisa once say, this Queen of Hearts isn't playing with the full deck? Or, the Ace of Spades doesn't mingle in the clubs? Or, the Queen of Diamonds always has an ace up her sleeve?
Queen of Diamonds always has an ace up her sleeve.
Well, there you go. Thank you. Now, our next player is Bernadette from Brooklyn. Okay, Bernadette. Our next line comes from Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice. Okay. Did Teresa once say, I used to flip out, now I just take trips out? Or, I used to flip tables, now I'm turning them? Or, I'm shaking the table, so you better watch your drink?
B.
B, I used to flip tables, yes. There you go, mama. Our next player is Debbie from New Orleans. So, Debbie, our next line comes from Real Housewife of Potomac, Giselle Bryant. Did Giselle once say, I just put on my shades to block all the hate? Or, they stay throwing shade, but my light is too bright to dim? Or, the secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade?
C.
C? Yes! All right, all right. Our next player is Tony from Chicago. Now, our next line comes from the Real Housewife of Orange County, Heather Dubrow. Did Heather say, I may be married to a plastic surgeon, but I'm 98% real? Or, I'm 25% plastic, 50% badass, and 100% real? Does that all add up? Or, I'm realer than a $2 bill, honey?
A.
Hey, all right now. All right now. I love our crowd. All right. So, everybody come on in. All right, so I'm just going to say, we didn't get to play with you, but I'm going to say thank you all for playing. You are all getting a $100 gift card to Black Barn Restaurant. We're going to play with you next time. all right? It's Black History Month, and today we're honoring Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. A D.C. native, Ketanji attended Harvard, where she served as an editor of the legendary Harvard Law Review. Years later, she took her talents to the United States Court of Appeals as a circuit judge before she was nominated to the Supreme Court by President Joe Biden. On April 7th, 2022, Ketanji was confirmed by the United States Senate and sworn into office on June 30th. To date, Ketanji is still the first and only former public defender and Black woman to serve on the Supreme Court. We honor you, Ketanji Brown Jackson. We'll be right back. Put a smile on your face. Tomorrow, the stars of Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson, and Jonathan Majors will be here. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. Bye.
Nice.